Hi, good evening and welcome. It's Angela J. Davies, UK, and my amazing colleague Mark Walsh. Thanks ever so much for attending this evening. What we're going to be doing is showing you some amazing stuff this evening, which is all about sharing your information and your content. And I know that Mark has got a few special um, unusual golden nuggets towards the end of the session as well. So this is going to be 30 minutes long. Thank you ever so much for joining us. Just to make you aware, we do have a couple of technical issues at the moment. So Mark is trying to get into the Hangout. If for any reason we're unable to make this work and share Mark's screen, we may have to quickly go on to another Hangout, but hopefully we won't have to do that. So really just to say welcome to this evening. Don't worry, you don't have to do anything because we're actually doing all the work, or rather tonight Mark is doing just about all of the work. Just a little bit about us. We are internet marketers and we have a host of people with us this evening, not only from our own teams but also from different teams as well. So if anybody's jumped onto this call this evening and is interested about any of the systems that we're going to be talking about, can I please ask you to go back to the person who invited you, and they will be able to sort you out and get you signed up to anything that we talk about on this webinar. But really, this is just 30 minutes of help content to get you more successful on the internet. So over to you, Mark. Would you just like to have a quick chat with people?
Yes, hopefully you can hear me. I'm having a few technical issues here just with the webinars on our system. It might be that, that, as Angela says, we may have to jump out of this and post a new link, but hopefully not. And the technical issues, I can't actually get my video up for some reason. Everything's working okay, it seems, but just that. I'm hoping that when I switch the screen share on, that you can see my screen. So I think what we'll do without further ado, we'll skip on the introductions. We don't need any of that. We'll just get straight into the content tonight. So what I want to do now is just try and screen share my screen. So if you can, hang on, if you can see my screen, that'll be a big help. I think this is looking good. And if, Angela, you can just confirm you can see that screen.
Yes, I can.
Oh wow, that's good. That was the big worry, guys. So as long as you can see the front page of my Empower Network blog, I'm a happy chappy right now. Right, so I'll go on. What I'll do is, I mean, Angela, if you keep an eye on the box and let us know what questions come up if you like, and what I'll do is I'll just fire in. Now what we're going to do tonight is over the last few weeks we've looked at how to get on the blogging system, the Empower Network blogging system in particular. We've looked at other areas of organising your content and whatever, and Angela did a great session on actually a live content on producing a blog. I've been travelling a lot today, and this is the fantastic thing about the Empower Network blog. I'm actually able just to come in, whip up a quick blog, and I want to show you how I promote that blog once it's actually up and on the screen. So all I've done here is created a quick blog, literally done in about 15-20 minutes. I've made the title about on-page SEO, search engine optimization, and it's a bit scary title, that. But if you look down the actual page, it's got a couple of images and a few steps there about how to do it, what things to watch out for, and a couple of images, and that's it. I have done nothing to promote this blog right now. Okay, so you should all be familiar with this screen if you're using the Empower Network blogging system. If you have somebody who has brought you to this webinar and you not actually know about the Empower Network and what they offer with the viral blogging system, and just get back in touch with the person that's brought you or recommended you to attend this webinar. But what I'm going to show you now is how we promote this blog. Now, some of this stuff will be standard stuff, okay, but I'm going to show you what I do at the first part, because I do more than what I'm going to show you, but I'm going to reveal the next lot when we have another webinar. So just to keep it, this is going to be all about social media sharing, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that I do. So what I do, first of all, the very first thing that I will do is, once the blog is produced, I will go down the page and I will hit these three buttons. So the like button will be hit by me. and hopefully other people will like it when they see it, and then the Google Plus will be hit. Okay. Now in here we can put some writing. Now what I tend to do in preparation of a blog, because I fell foul a little bit of the Empower Network system, I create a Word document with all the stuff in it, and I get all the keywords and all the content and everything like that. So just in case for whatever reason I'll lose the blog, all this is copy pasted into the Empower Network stuff. If anything goes wrong, I've got it as a backup. I'm not wasting my time. So that's a little tip for you. That's worth the webinar fee at least, or the webinar being here anyway. Let me just get back to my Empower Network blog. Hang on, I don't want that up. And all I will do is I'll go to the Google Plus, and I will, if it allows me to. Sometimes they come out, it won't allow you back in. And then what I'll do is I'll just paste in that comment. Paste, it goes in, and then share. So this is pretty standard stuff. I think everybody should be doing this. A tweet, okay, and it's got the actual title in there, or the keyword title. What I will do here, I'll just say, write a quick word about SEO optimization. SEO is pretty scary, or something else, or is pretty scary, but it doesn't have to be. So it just has to be quick, and then tweet. Okay, and it can be as quick as that to get a tweet out on Twitter about it, and that'll link back to this blog post, of course. Now, what I tend to do now is, because that's the basic thing, what I tend to do now is to go and find, I've done this early in preparation, this is one I prepared earlier, I use social media bar. Now, if you don't know what social media bar is, if you go to your, I'll just get rid of it from here. If you go, I have it in my favorites. So it's actually a masking link for Empower Network, because we're going to do an awful lot with Facebook in a few minutes. So what I want to do is to come down here. I've got masking links, and I've got social media bar already saved. So this is the actual social media bar system, and it would just take the link. Let me get hold of that link. So it's the actual link here. Once you've actually gone through to the main page of your blog, you should be able to get the URL for that particular blog. Copy, and then go into your, I'm working between two search engines here, or Firefox and Chrome. So go viral. This will actually mask your link, because if you actually put the Empower Network link directly onto Facebook, in particular Facebook, you will not be able to use it. It'll get banned. Not you'll get banned, they won't use the link. So what I want to do here, now it's simple, we've got the destination URL in there. I can just change this to be something that I want it to be. SEO on page. And then I can come down here and put a title. All I do here is copy paste a lot. If you come back to the title, I just take the title, copy, paste, and it's already got the description here from the blog, and then I need to find an image. So if I go to Google Images, you've got the page here of Google, and I just go Images. Right, moving a bit fast here, so of course this webinar has been recorded, so we had to come back and watch it. Just shove something in there, SEO. It should come with your host of images. You can use Bing images as well, and you might take this image here, for instance, and copy the image location. Go back to social media bar, and here, and paste. It should end up with a PNG or something equivalent to an image. Come down, there's usually something that says viral produce link, but I just click that blue bar, and it should, if all being well, produce a masked link. Now this is important because you're going to need to use it on Facebook eventually. Now this does happen, which happens to me now and again. It just tells me that particular slug that I put in here, what I've chosen myself, is been used. I'll put, then you can just make one that's Mark's SEO link or something. Unfortunately, we've got to do all this bit again, so we'll do it really fast. Copy, paste, and I'll go and get that link again. It just have to, sometimes when it drops out like that, you've got to go back in and do it again. It's just a bit of patience. It's good that it's happened here because I can show you how to solve it. So I can't see that being, there you go. Now what you've got now is this link here. It says it's already been taken, but I'm going to take it anyway. And that I want to copy because that is my masked link. So I copy that and I'm going to use that for Facebook. Now I may go back to my Word document, which I've already done here, and copy that into my Word document. I'll use this one because I know this one's what I prepared earlier. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that link, copy. I'm going to go back into my search engine, and I'm going to put that in the browser. I'm going to show you what happens. When it does it, it brings up that page again, but all of these icons on top. You've got all of these social media sharing icons. So I just go back and I'll get my bit of text here, just as a bit of reference text, copy, and then hit Facebook button, put my comment in here. That puts my Facebook profile page and share. And it is this quick when you, I mean, my computer's running a bit slow because Firefox seems to be a problem with it. LinkedIn, I'll get Twitter in a second because I've got to shorten the actual slug for that. But LinkedIn is here, and very, very quickly you can get this content out onto different, here we are, Pinterest, becoming increasingly popular, so that can just be pinned. I'll put it on my internet marketing board. I don't want to see it, I'm not bothered about that. And Google Plus again. Of course, I'll do Twitter as well. There we go. So that's all shared there, and then come back to the Twitter. Now, sometimes I'll just paste it in, but that's not bad. How to do Facebook and job titles for blog post, tweet. And that's that. So all of them been shared. Now, this one here, this opens up into, I think it's 80 different social network sites, social media sites. So if you wanted to, and you had the passwords for all of these sites, you could actually share your content to all of them different sites. So you've got familiar ones like Facebook and whatever, Friend Feed, different ones. Some I've never heard of. But that's what you can do. You can use them if you've got Blogger and various others. So we're not going to go there just yet, but if you have the actual sign-ins on them, you could actually put your content to all of those as well. All right, okay, so that's that. Now, this is a juicy bit now. What I'll do then is go back to Facebook. Now, bear with me now. I'll go to my Facebook fan page, or business page, prefer. I never like that phrase, fan page. Scroll down to the status update bar. Take that bit of text again, copy. You got your mic on, Angela.
Oh, sorry.
And then it's all right. You're just coughing away. Yeah. And then all you have to do is to get that social media. This bit you're going to like in a second. See, I'm able to get into this a bit quicker than I thought. And then copy. And then go back to your status update. Put in that social media. You see how it brings the, if you chose the image I chose on the social media bar, it brings that image up there. What I then to do then is I copy that, and then I get rid of this link. I'll show you why I've copied it in a second. And then I post. And eventually that posts onto my, that's now a status update on there. Like it? Done? Okay, now this is the bit which a lot of people don't know. Okay, then I go back into my profile page. I'll go into my home, or my update feed. Now, this is cool. Now, I've got something like 150 different groups that I'm a member of with different target markets. So this one is relative to blogging, and these are all the groups. And all I'm going to do, we'll open the groups up and show you them all. Now, apparently you can have up to 300 groups. Facebook limited at 300. So you can't have any more than 300, but I'm in about 150. And all you want to do is, and a little tip for you, is if you have a particular target market that you're aiming for, and you want to go, say, for making money, type make money. I'll do this for you. Type make money in your Google search, making money online or something like that. And it brings up other, well, there you go, making money, and it brings up alternative keywords here for you. Making money from home, making money online. It's already given you keywords to work for. So these would be keywords, and if you take that, for example, making money online, and you put that copy into your Facebook search, paste, hit your button, and it brings up all of the groups. Open group 18,000 members, open group 16,000 members, make money online 13,000 members, make money online. So you can see here these are all groups of people globally who are looking for make money online. So all I have to do if I want to join the group is click on the group. I think I might be already in this one, but looks at it. I'm already in it, I think. I'm in quite a few of them. What another point is if it says there join now, just put in request join now, and they'll come back to you within a day or two and let you know whether you're joined or not. But what I would do, unless you want millions of notifications when anybody launches a message in your group, just switch the notifications off. So you switch signs and notifications here, click on there and switch off. So you'll not receive any notifications of anybody updating a status in that group. Okay, and you can literally, this is 18,000 members. So what I'm going to do, I think I've got rid of it, haven't I? So I'm going to have to go back. Just bear with me. I'm going to have to go back and take that bit of text, copy, go back to Facebook, right there in that group, paste, just click and enter, and then go back and get my social media. You see now, Facebook is not stopping me from doing this. Facebook is allowing me to do this. Now, what I've done, that's really important here, what point I'm going to make next. I'll copy that. Copy. Get rid of that. Post. So that now is going into that group with 18,000 people. Of course, they won't all read it. And we've got pinned posts. It'll slip under the pinned post, but there it is. Okay, so it stays up in there. And all I'm going to do now is go through every single group which is relative to that target market, like blogging, making money, and advertising online. I've done that one. We can come down to, let's see, let's find one for blogging. Probably at the bottom there. Here we are. Make money from your blog. And you just literally, so a couple of thousand people in this group, paste, post, and that's it. Now I've got this off the $15,000 K formula, this particular tip, and I do this every day. And what the difference is because what I'm doing here is I'm not spamming, because I've written a post. I'm directing these people towards a post. which is giving them information of value about valuable content about how to do SEO. Now, I think that this is not spamming, because when you spam something, you're just chucking in links. This is a link which will take them back to my blog, where they're going to be able to read the blog, watch a video or whatever about SEO optimization. It just so happens that at the bottom of this, it's actually, I haven't put it in, at the bottom of these posts there is a link to my whatever I'm promoting, and most of the time I'm promoting Empower Network and send them to one of the lead capture pages of Power Network. So I'm not spamming the groups. All I'm doing is inputting into what would be relatively my target market. Now the actual information, now I got this from Justin Ferenger on the 15K formula. This is free marketing, because only two ways you can do this. You can do it by paid marketing, which is obviously faster but risky if you've got no money, and this way is free marketing. Now Justin Ferenger did this for 3 months and went from 0 to 26,000 a month with Empower Network. I think he was doing a couple of $100 a month. So he went to 26,000, and all he did was this and what we're going to show next time, which is a bit of article marketing document sharing. And this was his main play, and this is how he did all he did was every single day, because what you're doing is you're not just creating content and leaving it there on the chance that somebody might look at it. What you're trying to do now is create that content and promote that content. And if you listen to anybody who does any of this talking and webinars and whatever, they talk about it being called the income producing activity, which is the IPA. So you've done your blog, which is providing the information of value. Then you go on to social media sharing, social media syndication, which we're going to do within the group of the Empower crew. So that all helps draw backlinks back to your site. And I'm getting leads now from this. This has been going now for a couple of weeks, and I'm getting between 3 and 4 leads a day, fresh leads a day, going into my autoresponder, my Aweber autoresponder, and these leads are starting to come through. Now I think if I scale it up to around a couple of hundred sites a day where you're posting information, it could go to 10, 15 leads a day eventually if they keep it going and keep it rolling out. I've also noticed a few other people doing a similar thing within the same sort of target market on there. So that's how I share on social media with the actual thing. I'm going to come back and I'm going to unshare if I can. So hopefully, over to you, Angela. Can you come back on? Have you still got my screen, or can you come back on?
Hi, thanks ever so much for that. Sorry for my coughing earlier, but I now have tablets, so it will be going eventually. That was brilliant, Mark. Thanks ever so much for sharing that. Yes, I have got a few little prompts for one of the groups that you've just gone into and posted that on, because I think we're both using the same group, so that's brilliant. And for people on the webinar tonight, it is just about getting more eyeballs on your content, and that's what internet marketing is about. If you're offline, then it's talking to more people per day. Online, it's just getting in front of more people every single day. So that was brilliant, Mark. Any questions from anyone in the group tonight? I haven't got any at the moment, but if you do have any questions or any hints and tips, please do share them. Mark, I just had one point that I tried to put a social media bar link direct onto Google, and it didn't work. It didn't let me, but it allows me to put it on there if I click the link within my Empower blog. So I don't know why that happens. I don't know why I can't post directly onto Google+, but just use those buttons within Empower, and it enables you to get your content onto certain sites. But no, that was really good. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of points there too. I mean, you're always going to come across, I mean, I do daily come across little challenges with the Empower Network blog. for sure, and how we share it on Facebook. But I think what I've just got used to is solving problems quickly.
Yeah.
And one of the things that defines for me was using social media bar and all those extra links into it. I mean, I haven't gone I do post on Blogger. I also, if I make a video, just a point, if I make a video, which I do most of the time, I didn't get time today, what I will do is I'll create a video and I'll promote that video as well on social media. And I'll ping it. I didn't do the pinging tonight. If you, what I'll do, just quickly, I can do the ping thing, because the ping is really quite well. I'll do it next time. But what it is, you can do the social media share. You can ping your content to a certain number of sites quite quickly through. If you look for Webmaster Crawl and for Pingler, there are a couple of sites you can use. They're very, very easy to use, and you can get your content out there, and it gives like an automatic pin. Also, what you've got is all them other sites which were in the back of that social media bar thing at the top, and like Blogger and other sites. You can go on to Bebo and everything else, and you can release your content there as well. And you know what the point is here of this whole thing. It's one strategy for free marketing. It's not about paid marketing. As I said, there's two ways to go with it. And if you have the money, you're very fortunate. You can throw money at it, and you can get lots of leads very quickly, and you may be able to convert those leads with a good funnel. What we're doing here is actually looking at pure free marketing strategies, because the vast amount of people come into Empower Network, they want to make a success of it, but they can't find a way. So what you've got to divide your time up in a day to is content creation, which you covered, Angela, and then you've got the promotion, and then you've got the learning. So you can go off and learn something on the 15K formula, the Costa Rica intensive, or the Masters Retreat, or whatever you learn it, and start to implement them free marketing strategies into your daily rituals. So that's the way I do it, and I probably spend, I don't know, 45 minutes making content quickly, video included, and then I'll spend maybe even an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours promoting that content, including document sharing and also article marketing, which we're going to go into later.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for that. And you know, just to reiterate to people, just use these webinars, feed in what you'd like us to go through, feed in what you're struggling on, or you guys may have some hints and tips that you think you'd like to share with us as well. But yes, just get your content out there, and completing the blog is one part of the jigsaw. Sending that piece then out to 100 different potential sites, that's where the magic happens. So,
consistently do that. It's every single day, every single day blog, every single day get a video out if you can, every single day promote it, and I guess that you've just got to find a couple of hours a day to work in and work hard, and then 2 hours to get everything done. So that's absolutely crucial to the success. And I think after a while it starts to kick in. You start to see some leads coming through, more and more leads, and then if your funnel's converting, you convert them leads into people into your team, which I'm sure will come. Sure.
Yeah. So just one thing to say to people is, you know, practice this every day. Get in touch with us if you're struggling or if something isn't working. Watch this, you know, recording again, and share your success next week. Because if Mark's getting 3 to 4 leads a day, what's going to happen if you're getting 3 to 4 leads a day too? Your business can only grow. All right.
And the 3 or 4 targeted leads every day, because they're coming from targeted sites from the target market. So it should be interesting what we have to offer. So.
Okay, so we're 1 minute over. Sorry to take 2 extra minutes of your time, but thank you ever so much, folks, from me. And do you just want to say a final goodbye also?
Yeah, goodbye. Thanks for coming, and I hope it's been of help. I hope it's been of value. And that's the objective of this quick 30-minute blast webinars. That's what we want to do, isn't it?
And thank you, folks, for your comments. Thank you, Lesley, Chris, for saying that you've got something out of this session. Thank you very much for joining us, folks.
Okay, bye for now, guys.
Bye.
Bye.